Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's Ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about Weathering the Storm by Kendall Harvey. FA is definitely a crazy, unexpected, devastating, and unwelcome storm. However, I am so thankful for the path it cleared for me. I am thankful for the relationship it fostered with God. I am thankful for the amazing and supportive people I have met in the FA community. I am thankful for my path in life, even if it's a difficult one to walk, pun intended. FA made me the person I was meant to be. May my story be used for His glory. Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient, and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description. Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's Ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about Journaling Helped Me Document My FA Progression by Kendall Harvey. One of the harsh realities of life with Friedreich's Ataxia is falling. That was my first major symptom and a red flag. I knew something was wrong because I was falling more than I did previously, and it happened more frequently than the average person my age. I am participating in a Phase 2 clinical trial of the investigational therapy RTA 408, oavaloxolone, and one of the study's requirements is for me to keep a journal to log my falls since starting the trial. Every day, I document the time I took the therapy and whether I had any falls that day. If I did, I detail where and how the fall happened, and whether I sustained any injuries. I vividly remember all of my falls. Documenting them in devastating and heartbreaking detail on official clinical trial paperwork makes them a reality in my life that I can't ignore. It shows that I have FA, and that the effects on my body are real. Writing it down quantifies and validates the significant effects FA has on my everyday life. This daily journaling process also helps me to see the good things that are happening. I am thankful that I circle no more than I circle yes when filling out the column that asks, "Did you experience any falls this day?" I recently submitted the journal that I've been keeping since mid-September. Reviewing it in its entirety was a surreal experience. It's easy to be hard on myself and become frustrated with my progression on the days when I fall. Yet, my journal indicated that the frequency of my falls has decreased. This helps to put things in perspective and give me hope. I still need to use a walker, my speech is slow and slurred, and I continue to battle chronic fatigue. I also require daily workouts and physical therapy. But seeing improvements in any category, especially an important one like falls, is encouraging. As a community, we still have a long way to go for a cure or even a universal treatment. But I am hopeful that we are heading in the right direction in our fight against FA. It's easy to focus on negative things. It seems like bad things are louder and get more attention than good things, especially when it's a quantifiable measurement I have to document daily. FA's progression is relentless. I can see it everywhere in my life. But I need to force myself to see the areas of my life that aren't affected as much, or are improving, and focus on the positive things, too. I encourage every FA patient to keep a fall log. It can help you to focus on the reality of one aspect of your disease. Be detailed with your log, write down the day and time that you fell, where you were, what you were doing, and how you had been feeling that day: fatigued, sick, rushed, distracted, productive, etc. This can help to identify patterns that hopefully might prevent future falls. It also can help to remind you of the good days when you didn't have a fall. I know that falling isn't the only indication of FA progression, and it's not the only factor that describes how your FA may have felt on a particular day. Circling yes or no doesn't do justice to the hard days without falls. But it is easy to do at home and helps to track progression. Being informed and choosing to stay positive is the best way to approach a progressive disease, in my opinion. I lived with dark depression at the beginning of my FA journey, and it didn't help in any aspect of my fight against the disease. Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient, and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description. Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's Ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about My Relationship with Physical Therapy by Kendall Harvey. I was an athlete until my mid-20s. I swam competitively for 14 years and was a cheerleader, a volleyball player, and an avid runner. My involvement in organized sports ended with my formal schooling. However, that didn't stop me from keeping in shape. I went to the gym at least 4 days a week, swam laps in the pool, and joined recreational sports leagues. I loved working out and getting my blood flowing. I loved competing with my husband and spending time on our health. I loved my body, pushing it to its limits, and watching it transform into something strong and capable. My love weakened when I was 25. Physical activity became difficult, no matter how hard I trained. I fell when reaching for the softball or volleyball. My legs were losing their muscle tone. I was exhausted all the time. One day, I set out to walk my dog around the high school football stadium. After our warm-up, I literally couldn't run. My body wouldn't cooperate, my legs seemingly forgot how to run. I knew something wasn't right and Googled an internal medicine doctor when I got home. Arriving at a diagnosis of Friedreich's Ataxia, FA, was a journey. I fell into a self-hating spiral. I stopped working out and finished my sand volleyball season with zero passion. I was angry because I always had been so diligent about training. I was so in tune with my body, but it betrayed me. I no longer recognized my body. Eventually, I stopped fighting for it. After a dark season of mourning, I realized that self-loathing made things worse. I returned to the gym, hoping to keep my heart strong and my muscles in shape. But even that became too hard and dangerous. Fast forward 3 years and 2 babies. I decided it was time to fight again and attended my first physical therapy appointment. My physical therapist is amazing and quickly became one of my best friends. I genuinely look forward to our weekly sessions. At the start, they felt more like a personal training session. I didn't feel as though I'm a neuromuscular patient fighting a relentlessly progressive disease so much as a normal 29-year-old working out with her friend. I am nearing 3 years of weekly physical therapy sessions. My disease has progressed to the point where I need a walker. My physical needs have changed, as have my sessions. I don't feel as though I'm working out anymore. I no longer can ignore the fact that I am a patient. I need physical therapy to improve my strength and muscle memory exercises to complete everyday tasks. I am conscious of how I look and feel during workouts that once were easy. Introducing new tests to address FA progression is devastating. Needing a spotter to complete exercises I did in physical therapy only a year ago disheartens me. Physical therapy is a mental, physical, and emotional workout now. It helps me fight disease progression yet also makes me painfully aware of my progression. Despite my efforts and hard work, FA is winning. My disease is progressing, no matter how hard I fight. It's soul-crushing. But I will keep going to physical therapy and giving it my all, even if I'm incorrect in thinking that I'm doing something beneficial. What I do now is better than sitting at home and doing nothing. Plus, I get to hang out with a good friend for an hour every week. What a bonus! Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description. Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's Ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about Playground Bully by Kendall Harvey. I had my first encounter with a playground bully today. I took the kiddos to meet friends at a restaurant with a playground for lunch. When it was time to leave, I sat down on a chair around the play area to help Brooks put his shoes on. A toddler walked up and started pulling my walker away from me. I said, "Oh sweetie, please bring that back to me." She stopped, looked at me and said, "No." Then she pulled my walker further away. I replied, "I need that to walk, I can't come get it from you. Please bring it back to me. It's not a toy." She kept just looking at me while slowly walking away, then said, "No." Luckily her mom walked up and intervened and said, "Give her back her cart please." I'm glad that her mom was aware. I'm glad that the girl listened to her mom. I'm also glad that I didn't respond with the panic that was rising in me. I'm thankful that I took a second to breathe and think rationally, instead of just shouting, "Give that back now," like I wanted to. Mostly, I'm glad that my kids didn't really realize what was happening. I am so crazy thankful for their kind and gentle hearts that, more often than I'd like to admit, help me by bringing my walker to me. Thank you, God, for self-control and your abundant grace. Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description. Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's Ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about 1 Year with My Walker by Kendall Harvey. 1 year ago today I made the decision to use my walker full-time. I made that decision to preserve energy and, hopefully, prevent additional future catastrophic falls. What a year it's been! Transitioning to full-time walker use has been a lot. It's been heartbreaking and a relief. It's been a nuisance and a big help. It's been hard and it's been natural. My walker now feels like an extension of me. It feels like a spare set of limbs, ready and able to support me 24/7. Yet sometimes I look at it and my blood boils and I want to throw it away. It feels like a bully, following me around and calling attention to my progressing Friedreich's ataxia. It feels like a friend helping me get through the day. My walker has given me a freedom I didn't realize I was lacking. Yet it's taken away a lot of little things I never thought I'd miss. I am thankful for my walker. I am thankful for my village that made this adjustment smoother than I anticipated. Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description. Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich's Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich's ataxia, FA. Today we will talk about 2010 to 2020 by Kendall Harvey. Sometimes I wish I still lived in my 22-year-old world where I'd never heard of Friedreich's ataxia in 2010. I despise what FA has done to my body. But I am so proud of the way FA has mentally and spiritually shaped me. In the wise words of my friend Ataxia Samiros, one thing I've held onto is to let life change you. Even if it's hard and not what you would choose for yourself. Resisting change is a battle no one wins. My life is completely different from what I pictured when we rang in 2010, just 2 months after getting married. But I can honestly say that I love my life. I love being a mom, wife, friend, daughter, and sister. None of it went the way I had planned, but you know what they say. You make plans and God laughs. I have definitely laughed more than I've cried in the last decade, so I consider that a win. Plus, I managed to make 2 pretty adorable tiny humans who make my world go round. Kendall Harvey is also an FA patient and this information was taken from Team Kendall with their permission. The link is provided in description.